Alright, so his first reference here is to Jeffrey Combs. It says J. Combs Memorial Field right there. Jeffrey Combs, he was in a lot of horror films. I'm guessing they're referencing here is Reanimator. That's where he played a mad scientist who created this like a serum that would bring dead people back to life. They didn't eat flesh, they weren't flesh-eating zombies, but they're just crazed people basically that he brought back from the dead. Not technically zombies, but they were reanimated dead people. So he was in a ton of movies like Lurking Fear, Castle Freak. Worked in a lot of horror movies. Of course, he worked on the sequels to The Reanimator. Yeah, he's a pretty well-known guy amongst the horror community. And up here we have... there's Big Daddy's Auto Repair. Now, Big Daddy, he was the zombie from Land of the Dead. He was like the lead zombie. He was the bald black guy with the mechanic jumpsuit. He kind of led the other zombies into revolt against the humans. He was becoming more intelligent. He could, by the end of the movie, he could use guns, basically. He was kind of learning as he went. And right here we have the Savini residence. I'm sure most people know who Tom Savini is. He did the special effects for the original Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead. He was meant to do the effects for Night of the Living Dead, but he got called off to Vietnam, so... Of course, he also worked on the Friday the 13th films, as well as a ton of other stuff. He's had a pretty, prolific career, so... He actually has two references. Coming up here's another Savini reference. Well, this is Ken Furry reference to... He was the star of the original Dawn of the Dead. Well, he was like one of the 4 core group members. He was the black guy, the SWAT team member. Here's another reference to Savini. Savini spelled backwards. Right here we have Nam Crick. It's Kirkman spelled backwards. The creator of The Walking Dead. It's not a movie, but I figured I'd throw it in there anyway. So, of course we have George Romero. Romero spelled backwards here. And if you don't know who he is, then I don't know why you need to watch more movies, I guess. Yeah, obviously he's the creator of Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead. He did stuff outside the horror genre. I think that was what he was most well known for. I have Allard Moore. Like, these guys work on the Walking Dead comic books. I haven't read them for a while, but I'm pretty sure I remember those names. I think they're like the artist and the inker, maybe. That's it as far as this area goes. Well, here's I'm not sure if this is a reference or not. Tucker's Meats. I know in the Dawn of the Dead remake, there's a character named Tucker. That could just be a coincidence, or maybe it's from a different movie entirely. Like I said, I haven't seen every zombie movie and every horror movie ever made, so some of these references probably escape me, so... Yeah, the next one's a bit of a drive away, but... I really like this game, though. I like the references. It kind of shows that the developers kind of were fans of the same stuff that I enjoyed, Like, I love zombie movies, like, Night of the Living Dead is probably my favorite horror movie ever made, so... I love Dawn of the Dead. Day of the Dead's good, too, but... Day of the Dead, I just didn't like that they were trapped underground the whole time. Well, most of the movie, anyway. It just was kind of, I don't know, the setting kind of bothered me, I guess. When you had the mall setting where there was a lot of fun and there was all these different stores and different things they could do, but... I don't know. I thought there was one there, but... I thought there was some in this little mini mall, but I don't think... None that I recognize, anyway. Barrels are everywhere today. Jeez. I actually missed one here. I meant to kind of glance over at it, but I just totally forgot about it. We see this trailer coming up here, this truck trailer. Yeah, right there on the right. It says Plum Island Produce on the side. And that's from Survival of the Dead. That's another George Romero film. Plum Island was the name of the island that they went to at the end, but towards the end. Yeah, I forgot to kind of glance at that, but sorry about that. Alright, here we got Argento Stockyards. No, Dario Argento. He was the guy that kind of urged George Romero to write the script for Dawn of the Dead. But it could also mean his daughter, too, because his daughter was in Land of the Dead. She was one of the main characters. So it's a reference to either one. Could be, you know, one or both. Probably both, yeah, I guess. But yeah, I think that's all the ones that I spotted in the game. There could be some more that I just never saw the movies that they were pertained to, but yeah, thanks for watching.